everyone, Teeny here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm so glad you're joining me. Well, I have a Christmas card to share with you today in 5 easy steps. And we are using the Simon Says Stamp Sleigh Bell die. It's a large sleigh bell. So fun. Very easy to put together too. I'm also using some easy strips. This is Vintage Christmas. And they have a little distressed look to it, and I think they'll go good with my card today. So we're going to jump in and get started. Both of these things are actually part of Simon Says Stamp's Sugar and Spice release. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave the entire release down below. Okay, so let's start with step number 1 and create our focal point, which will be the bell. And I think for today's card, we're just going to use gray cardstock to create our bell. So I have a light and a dark. I'm going to add the dark behind the bell, and then the top piece will be light, and then this piece I'm going to die cut out with the light. I think I'm going to die cut it out with the darker cardstock too, and we'll stack a couple together for a little bit of dimension. Okay, and then I have some red and some green cardstock. I'm going to bring in another die set from Simon. Is the Mistletoe and Berries die set. This is not part of the latest release, but it sure is pretty. I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm going to cut out my mistletoe, and then with green, and then berries with the red here. My die cutting is all done. I already created one. Save a little bit of time. I'll show you how I did it, but isn't that such a nice size? Love this. Okay, I am going to do a little bit of ink blending. So with that, I'm bringing in my Stampin' Stencil mat, and we are going to add a little color to the top layer on just one side. Let's go ahead and pick up some ink here. I think if you do just one side, it adds casts a little bit of a shadow, and it really gives a little bit extra dimension. Okay, that's all there is to this. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of color to this piece too from the bell. We'll just add a little bit of ink on one side. You don't really need to do much. The die kind of does the work for you, which is really nice. Okay, to layer it, I'm going to flip it over, and we're just going to add some glue behind here. You could pop it up if you want, but I'm just going to layer them together today because we are going to stack them. And when you stack them, it's easier when they're flat. Okay, just lines up perfectly on that background. And then we have this piece. I die cut out twice, and I did that so we have a little extra dimension to this piece. So we'll just layer these together. And then I'm going to add some more glue. And then this goes right across the top here. And that's our bell. How fun is this? Okay, I did put some twine here. And Simon Says Stamp has some great metallic silver cord that's perfect for the holidays. I'm just going to trim a piece, and then we will thread it through. Simon has some iridescent cord too, which is really nice. The price point on here is great, and I love how the bows tie with it. Okay, I'm just going to trim the ends here. We'll trim the ends on this one too. I did create my holly already. All I did was just add the berries. It was very, the dies cut out 6 little circles that I just added to this. And that's all there is to that. So these will be my focal point, and I'm thinking I'm going to use the stars that were the negative pieces, these 2, for my card today. So I kept those. Now we're going to move along to step number 2 and create our home panel. I have a piece of Neenah Desert Storm. It's craft cardstock, and I'm going to use my Simon Says Stamp A2 Marquee wafer dies. These are similar to Spellbinders Essential dies, and I love the dotted detail on here is a lot bigger though. You could actually stitch with these too, which is really nice. So I'm going to run the If there's 3 in this set, I'm going to take the middle size and I'll run this through my die cut machine. And this is going to be my home panel. I'm going to go ahead and layer all of my elements on my home panel right now. I'm going to flip these over. We're going to put some foam tape behind here. I think that's, we'll put one in this corner and I'm going to put one upside down in this corner. I just love how earthy this looks. Now, that's all there is to my home panel. Now we're going to move along to step number 3 and create our greeting. Our greeting is where we're going to bring in the easy strips. And easy strips are so nice. You don't have to have the coordinating die to cut these out. I do have the die set that will cut it out, but there's 4 of the same in here. Okay, and I'm just going to take this and I will line it up here, and I will run this through my die cut machine here. Okay, and then all we have to do is remove this, and then we have tons of sentiment strips. Today I think we're going to use Peace and Love at Christmas. I think that's really pretty. And I've mentioned this before, but the Simon Says Stamp Pawsitively Everything Clear pockets, there's 10 in a pack. The price point is really nice on these, and they really hold the sentiment strips perfectly. And that's how I store all of my sentiment strips. There's a little flap here on the front of the pocket that you can do a little tucking with. You can eventually I'll label it, but I always put the main one in the back so I know which set this is. But it's a great little storage envelope for your easy strips and your sentiment strips too. Okay, I'll link it down below if you guys want to check out the pockets. Okay, so that's how I store those. And I'm going to go ahead and take some foam strips and we are going to add it behind our greeting here. I love the little distressed look of this. I think this is so nice. I'm going to place them kind of wonky. Now we're going to move along to step number 4 and create our background. My background's going to be really simple. We have a lot going on here. So all I'm going to do is bring in an A2 panel of my craft cardstock. This is Neenah Desert Storm. And then I'm going to add it to my card base here. And that's all I'm doing for my background. Okay, I'm going to take my panel here. Maybe we should put some white cardstock behind here. Maybe red. Let's see. Maybe silver. This looks like it's the mirror metallic. And I'm going to trim down a piece to put behind my home panel. Okay. Let's flip this over. I'm going to use my tape runner because I think it's just going to be quicker. And we'll just layer this. Yeah, I think that looks really pretty. Have just a little extra sparkle behind there. Okay, I'm going to take this. We're going to put some adhesive behind here. And then I'm just going to tack this down to the center of my card base. Lovely. I kind of like the organic look of this. Okay, now we're going to move along to step number 5 and we're going to embellish. I'm going to embellish my card today with some stickles. Okay, I have my Christmas red stickles that I'm going to add to my berries. Boy, it just made those pop a little bit. I love that. Okay, and then I'm also going to bring in some silver stickles. And the stars that we added, I'm going to just go over it with my silver stickles. If you wanted to die cut out your stars with silver glitter cardstock, you could do that. And that's all the embellishing I'm going to do. That finishes my card today. Pretty quick and easy card. I really like the organic look of this. I love those big, huge bells. But that's my project. Thanks so much for joining me today. I wish you a lovely day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for sticking with me to the end. I have 2 more videos that you guys might be interested here. If you guys are new and like the content that you see, click that subscribe button and also the notification bell. That way for future videos, be notified. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It sure does help the channel. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.